Hey y'all, welcome back to the garage. Today we're going to be working on a Husqvarna 129 LK Powerhead. It's kind of like a weed eater, but it takes different attachments. So um, this one here happens to be used for snow removal. It's got like a paddle wheel thing on the end of it. They throw the snow away. They didn't bring that, but they dropped off the Powerhead. Um, Problem is it won't run or won't start. I'm sure if it got started, it'd run, but so let's take a look at it and we'll see what we can find. Alrighty, y'all. Here's the power head we're working on today. I did go ahead and check for spark. We are getting good spark. We can prime it with the primer ball bear, and I pulled and pulled and pulled, and this thing will not fire up. So there's something in the carburetor that's probably all gumped up or whatever. Uh, I don't rebuild these carburetors on these small things anymore. You know, I just bought one on the internet. Usually I use the HIPAA carbs, but they didn't have one for this particular model, so I found another reliable source. This thing was under 20 bucks. You know, I can't tear a carburetor apart, throw it in the ultrasonic cleaner, and put it all back together with a carb kit, with a rebuild kit, new gaskets and stuff with my time for under 20 bucks. So let's get this cover off this side here and we'll replace this carburetor. So first things, we just gotta pull that up off there, pull that little air cleaner out of there. Now the owner did say that it was running fine before our last winter, and they went to fire it up this year to get it ready for snow season, and she wouldn't fire. So I'm gonna assume that there was some fuel left in it or something, and gummed everything up. So we're gonna work on it. I got to get a Torx bit screwdriver to get these some screws out of here, and we'll get this air cleaner housing off, and I'll show you the carburetor. All right, my Torx screwdriver here. The way this looks, it's going to take the bolts all the way out of the carburetor, so just got to be careful with that. And this new carburetor comes with new fuel lines and gaskets, and I mean it's a complete kit. It even comes with a spark plug. So flip that air cleaner cover over and put all of our screws and stuff down in that. Another screw holder on there somewhere. Oh, okay. We see on this end here, the throttle linkage goes up over it, so I'm gonna have to get that off of there, and we'll worry about that in a minute. Ah, down in this hole up here at the top, there's another screw that holds the air cleaner itself on. So, all right. There we be. That's loose. Just unthreading this throttle cable from this bracket here. There we go. Off there. There's the housing off. Unhook our little throttle cable out of the carburetor. And there's only one hole in there, so I'm going to watch this line here and make sure that we're getting, oh yeah, we're getting fuel back through her. So, all right. Now we just need to get these two lines off. Pop this gasket here off. lay it over there, and we'll let me get my carburetor out of the box, and we'll get this all switched around here. All right, y'all. I'm gonna show you all what I got in this kit. I got the carburetor itself. We got that gaskets goes in there, and on the other side, got a replacement primer bulb, replacement fuel filter, replacement tank grommet, and two really long pieces of fuel line. This fuel line, everything all looks good. Even the fuel filter looks good. I pulled it up out of the tank and I originally got it just to make sure it wasn't plugged up. And so we're going to hold on to that. Oh, and we got a Works spark plug. Yeah, Works. Never heard of them before. Longer life, best quality, greater durability. Yeah, I don't think so. So, all right. I'm going to break this. I'm not going to break anything. I'm going to try to twist this fuel line off of here. Oh, we got pressure in the tank. Let's relieve the pressure in the tank. Now let's pull that thing off because that was like a fountain coming out of there. Oh, yeah. Now, pop this fuel line off of here. Grab my needle nose pliers. Do that little twist. There we go. Got that off there. There's that. My little gaskets off to the side. I'm going to unbag our new carburetor. I'm going to hold it up next to the old one. And it is an exact match. Everything. It's even the same brand. There is no name on this carburetor. Run King. Something like that. Same exact carburetor. So, yeah. All right. Let's get this fuel line hooked back up on here. Just like that. Nice and snug. Turn the line back on there. Yeah. All right. Hook this throttle cable back up. Maybe. There we go. All right. We need to grab our gasket out of here. This has two different gaskets in it. So we got to match them up. Not the same exact gaskets, but you notice on this one here, it has a little hole at the bottom. You can look at the pattern on that's stamped into it from the thing. Got a hole in that one, so that's the one we're going to use, just like that. So, grab my air cleaner housing here. Grab both the screws. I'm trying to make this easier on ourselves. Stick those two back down through there. Stick that carburetor through there. Stick our gasket facing down. The hole facing downward. Trying to. Oh, there we go. All right. Get our screw holes lined up. We're almost home free, y'all. All right. Run those down. I'm going to run those down. I'm going to rehook up my rehook up my throttle cable, get this gas cap back on there so it quits leaking fuel on me. All right, I'm gonna finish running these screws down. It's in this housing here, and we'll bring you all back. All right, y'all. Little heads up when you're putting your air cleaner housing back on. This is your choke lever right here. There's a little rod that comes off your carburetor. Make sure it's in that little notch. It's in that choke lever. Yeah, I forgot, and I take this all back off again and put it in there. So, little word of advice. Hey, y'all, I wanted to show you something real funny. I just wanted to double check this spark plug for these guys. Here's the spark plug we took out. Here's the spark plug that they sent. So even if I did want to use that thing, it ain't gonna work. So yeah. Yeah, I'm just checking the spark plug here to check the gap and stuff. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't kind of funky or anything. So, all right, I'm gonna get this back together, and we'll bring you back when we go to start this thing. All right, y'all, got the air cleaner back in on, or air cleaner cover back on. I have primed it. I'll put the spark plug back in. So let's pull this thing and see how she fires. Oh, she wanted to fire. That thing purrs like a baby kitten. Very happy with the $20 carburetor there. And like I said, beans, it's the exact same fuel or carburetor. Fuel make it happen. So, all right, there it is, guys. I'm telling you, homeowners, don't be afraid to try this. It's super easy, save you a lot of money from going to the shop. You know, I don't want to try to put myself out of business or anything, but you know, 20, 25 bucks. A lot of them are even cheaper than that, 10 bucks. Try to get the HIPAA ones. I've had really, really good luck with those. But yeah, do it at home. You know, you see it, 3 screws, a couple fuel lines, the throttle cable. You know, you can have this done in 20 minutes, half an hour. You know, so appreciate y'all watching. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it for today. Hope you guys learned something. This video doesn't go just for the Husqvarnas. This goes for any of your little 2-stroke, you know, chainsaws, your weed eaters, you know, anything that has them little 2-stroke carburetors on them. I found that it is cheaper and easier and quicker just to buy an aftermarket carburetor. Even if it only lasts a couple years, you spent 10, 20 bucks on it, did it yourself, you know, got a sense of accomplishment. You got your equipment running again. You're not dropping it off at a shop, you know, taking 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks maybe to get it back to you. Do it in the afternoon, you know, bring your kids out, you know, teach them a thing or two, you know, be a learning experience for the whole family. So anyways, appreciate y'all. If you would, please go down there and hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment for me. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, get all the notifications, everything we do out here in the garage, at the tractor pulls, or wherever we have to be at the time. And appreciate y'all, love y'all, and keep wrenching.